What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Expanded Thursday, and today we are going over Weavile Lopunny, which we really haven't seen this deck in about 2 years. I'm pretty sure that somebody made it through the grinder at Worlds in Washington, D.C. with this deck. I know it wasn't the same as Zach deck, but it is a really strong deck if you can start using the Vilify attack turn 2. And if you haven't seen this deck, today we'll go over it and explain it. Now, I actually kind of did use the Top Cuts Weavile Lopunny deck. It's kind of the same. It's been updated just a little bit with new cards like VS Seeker, Bridget, and I think that's all I really added to it. Like, the deck is pretty strong by itself already. And let's go over the deck and let's see what it's about. Now, your main attacker is going to be this Weavile. It has 90 HP. It's a Team Plasma Pokemon. And we're going to go for Vilify. It says discard as many Pokemon as you like from your hand. This attack does 30 damage times the number of Pokemon you discarded. So if you discard 6 Pokemon, you do 180 damage. Now you might be saying 6 Pokemon? That's crazy. That's so many Pokemon. That's crazy. Like, how do you do that? Well, luckily we play Execute. Now Execute has the ability Propagation. Once during your turn before you attack, if this Pokemon is in your discard pile, you may put this Pokemon into your hand. So once you have 4 Execute in the discard pile, you can Propagate, putting them all back into your hand. Now you're saying that's only 4. That's not a knockout. You need 2 more Pokemon. Well, luckily, we do play a Lopunny in this deck. Lopunny has the ability Big Jump. Once during your turn, before you attack, you may return this Pokemon and all cards attached to it to your hand. This means you can pick up a Lopunny and pick up a Baneri. Now you have 6 Pokemon in your hand with this Execute, and that way you are able to Vilify for 180 damage to knock out the majority of EX Pokemon in the game. I know Megas is a little bit different, but you should have enough Pokemon maybe to knock it out. You might have to 2-shot the Megas. I didn't really play against those. And now we also play 1 Shaman to help set up draw. You have 6 cards in your hand. Oh, this wasn't in the Top Cuts video as well. And the Jirachi for Stellar Guidance. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, you may search your deck for a supporter card, reveal it, and put it to your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards. And this is all the Pokemon in your deck. I think there's one more card you could put in here. I'm not sure if I own it. Okay, we don't own it. I think it's Credilli. Or is it... Let's see. Is it... It might be Lily. Hold on a second. There's one Pokemon that you could play. Let's see if I own it. Yeah, so is this Lileep right here. Some people do play this Lileep once during your turn before you attack. If this Pokemon is in your discard pile, you may put this Pokemon on the bottom of your deck. It's something that some people do play because you can constantly put it back into your deck and then discard it with the Vilify and then put it back into your deck and then draw into it. You can use Love Ball as well to draw into the Lileep if needed. But I really don't like it that much. Like I said, you could put it in here, but right now we're not playing that card. And this is everything in your deck. Alright, so let's go over everything else. Oh, also, they didn't play Battle Compressor. That's a new card. But Battle Compressor is so good in this deck. Search your deck for 3 cards and discard them. Shuffle your deck afterwards. So, you're going to Compressor, discard your eggs, Compressor, discard your eggs, and your supporter cards. Maybe discard a supporter card turn 1 if you have a VS Seeker in your hand. It's a really good card. It combos well with Egg and Vilify. Now you do play 4 Dark Patch, attach a basic Dark Energy from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. This is going to help you use like Vilify over and over again because you can attach Dark Patch or maybe, I don't know, what's going to usually happen is they're going to knock out an active Pokemon, like knock out a Weavile. You're going to then promote a Lopunny, and then you're going to attach a Dark Energy and Dark Patch to a bench one, and that's how you're going to attack after they knock out a Weavile. 3 Love Balls, search your deck for a Pokemon with 90 HP or less. We know this card, we've seen it a lot. You can get the Baneri, you can get out Lopunny, you can get out the Sneasel, you can get out Weavile, you can get out Execute. There's so many different things you can grab. 2 Sacred Ash, shuffle 5 Pokemon and frame your discard pile into your deck. Obviously, you're going to get back your Lopunnies, your Baneris. You could play Super Rod, get back Dark Energies. I don't think you really need to. 1 Scoop Up Cyclone, put 1 Pokemon and all cards attached to it to your hand, which is great because you can pick up like a Jirachi, a Shaman, or a Jirachi, put it to your hand, and then you can Vilify it, getting rid of the EX Pokemon on your bench, which is great. You do play 2 started Megaphones, discard all tools attached to each of your opponent's Pokemon, and this can discard Focus Sashes. If they are full HP, you can't knock them out. It can discard tools to get rid of Garbodor. It's a really good tool in this deck. For Ultra Ball, discard 2 cards from your hand, search deck for any Pokemon. It combos well with Execute, making it where you don't have to discard anything. 4 VS Secret to reuse supporter cards. 1 Brigitte, Bridget, whatever you want to call her. Search deck for either 1 Pokemon EX or 3 basic Pokemon. So usually you're going to use it to search for 3 basic Pokemon. You're going to get like probably 2 Sneasels and a Baneri, sorry. But you can also grab an EX Pokemon. I know it doesn't activate when you put it down, but you could bridge it, put down a Shaman, and then you could scoop up Cyclone, pick up the Shaman, and reuse it that way, which is pretty cool. 2 colors, shuffle your hand into deck and draw as many cards equal to the number of bench Pokemon in play, both yours and your opponent. Usually your side of the field has 5 Pokemon, so you're usually drawing a bunch. 1 License to bring a Pokemon off the bench. 1 in. Each player shuffles their hand into deck and draw a card for each prize card remaining. And, it's good late game or early game if your opponent takes quick knockouts on your Pokemon. 4 Sycamore and 8 Dark Energy. Now, one thing I will suggest is you do need a counter stadium if you do want to play this competitively. Because right now, if they put down a Silent Lab, you can't execute. So you need to cut something for stadium cards. I'm not 100% sure what it would be. You could cut down to a 3/3 Lopunny. You could cut maybe, man, see now we're getting weird. You could cut a course, and then you could maybe cut a Megaphone if fighting's not big in your area. You could cut down a Sycamore as well. I'm gonna cut down a Dark Energy. We'll cut down those cards, and then we'll add a stadium card, and we're actually gonna put a Skyfield in here. Or Skyfield, there we go. We're gonna put down Skyfield. You could put Shadow Circle as well, so it's gonna be up to you. You can put down Shadow Circle or Skyfield. Hold on, I can't spell Shadow Circle. We're gonna just put both in the deck. It's gonna be up to you to decide which one you want to put. Either one is fine. Shadow Circle makes it where each Pokemon that has Dark Energy attached to it has no weakness, and Skyfield makes it where you're gonna have 8 Pokemon. And once you have 8 Pokemon, if they bump your stadium, you can discard your EX Pokemon if need be. But usually you don't have that many Pokemon to put down, so I think Shadow Circle is definitely the better play. So I'll probably put 3 Shadow Circles in the deck, and this is what I'll probably call the finalized list. Because I was playing, and I did lose to a deck playing all Silent Labs, and I was like, oh, that's great. I mean, we can't really do anything because we can't propagate. So you do need something to counter, Silent Lab, and there you go. I definitely think this would probably be the best list. I'm not sure about the Dark Energy being cut or the Chorus, but you do have Compressor to discard the Chorus early, so that's great. But there you go. I'm pretty sure this would be the finalized list if I was to play it again. But hopefully you enjoyed this deck. I really had a lot of fun playing it. It's so much fun just vilifying out of nowhere doing 180 damage. But thanks for watching, and let's see the deck in action. Alright, we're playing against Shadow Wittichal playing a Psychic fighting deck. Hopefully this is not a Landorus deck, because that is probably a hard matchup, because they can... Well, I mean, either way, like, most decks just one-shot us. We lost the coin flip, so they will go first, and let's see what happens. What are we playing against? Alright, so we're going to set up. Oh, no, we started to execute. This hand's, like, really bad. So we started egg. We got a Love Ball. We can get we can get a Sneasel out. And there we see Max Elixir. We see, okay, so some kind of Machoke deck. A Machamp deck, sorry. Okay, let's see. Okay, they got a Pokemon this turn. But like I said, we'll Love Ball, probably grabbing a Sneasel. We could Love Ball for a Drachi to grab an in. So that way it'll Sycamore discard all this stuff. Well, hopefully we just top deck a Battle Compressor, then we'll be okay. Because if we top deck a Battle Compressor, then we'll be good to go. But waiting to see what will my opponent start. Waiting to see what their active Pokemon's going to be. Alright, we're still waiting on Shadow. Come on, Shadow. There we go. Alright, cool, guys. Alright, let's see. What are we playing against today? Just waiting for them to... Okay, there we go. They must have another Pokemon in their hand. Yes, we'll draw from the mulligan. Start a Megaphone. And there is a good old Machop. Alright, now he is weak to Psychic, which we don't really attack with. We see a random receiver gonna flip over a card from their, okay, so we see Lucario, Machamp, and a fan club. It lets you flip over your cards to hit a supporter card, and obviously they got a Pokemon fan club, and this could get them to Pokemon. Yeah, 2 basic Pokemon, and reveal them, put into your hand. And we'll see what those 2 basic Pokemon are. I imagine in Lucario, And maybe somebody else. Oh, a Landorus and a Lucario. Fantastic. Alright, our two worst enemies. Oh, buddy. So Lucario comes down. We see a Landorus coming down as well. He doesn't even need them a champ. He's just going to one-shot us regardless. Like, it does so much damage. Okay, we see a fighting energy on the Lucario. And let's see, do they have a Focus Sash this turn? If they Focus Sash these guys, that'd be great. We see a Max Elixir. Gonna look at top 7 or 8. 6, sorry. 6 cards of their deck and get an energy card. I always get this confused with the Misty card, but they actually, okay, nope, they get a fighting energy on the Lucario. Alright, so Lucario is scary, I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, so we get double Love Ball. Well, Love Ball getting out. We could grab the Jirachi, like I said, which might be a good play. We're gonna grab a Sneasel. Yeah, because I don't want to discard all this stuff right now. We'll grab a Sneasel. We will Love Ball. Well, let's see if the end's in the deck. I know we only play one end, so let's see if it's in here. That's the big question. There's a Bridge that colors, Lysander. Okay, the end's in the deck, so we are going to grab a Jirachi, like I said. We could also scoop up Cyclone, pick it up, and that way it doesn't get knocked out. We'll put a Dark Energy on the Sneasel, put down Jirachi, and we will grab a in. I know my opponent didn't really play a supporter, but oh man, we could grab a Bridge at turn 1 to get down 3 basic Pokemon. No, we're going to go for an in. We need to not discard all this stuff with Sycamore turn 1 too. So we're going to discard our hand. I mean, not discard our hand. Shuffle our hand into deck and draw as many prize cards as we have. Okay. So we can put down Baneri. We can Ultra Ball, discard a Dark Energy, and a Weavile. And with this, we're going to grab a Shaman. I think the Shaman's in the deck, yeah. So we'll grab a Shaman. Put down the Shaman, drawn up to 5. Yep. Oh, we could have Dark Patched. Whoops, that's my fault. Alright. We get another Sneasel. We can Battle Compressor, and with the Compressor, we'll discard eggs. So there's 1. How many eggs are in here? Hopefully they're all in here. 2 and 3. Alright. We just gotta hope that next turn he knocks us out. We will just end our turn. Next turn we can evolve into Weavile. We can maybe Dark Patch onto one of these guys. Maybe we should have played the Dark Patch already onto the Sneasel. I kind of want to save it. We'll see what happens. We'll see a random receiver getting a Karina. This could allow him to get a Rare Candy Machamp out. But they really need a switch to attack with this Lucario with the Somersault Kick. But if they attack us with this Lucario, we could knock him out next turn. We see a strong energy going on to Landorus. Alright, so Hammerhead does 30 and 30 to a bench Pokemon, which is kind of scary because they can knock out multiple Pokemon. We see a Karina coming on down, and let's see, what do they get with the Karina? I imagine one of them has to be a switch. Like, I can't see it not being a switch. Maybe not, oh man, if they draw into an Escape Rope, that could be bad as well. They play Escape Rope, we have to send up somebody, they'll get smacked. We'll probably send the Shaman, but luckily we do see a switch. And let's see, where does that 30 damage go? I imagine maybe onto the Sneasel. I really can't see it going to the Baneri because we can just high jump it back into our hand. We see a switch into the Landorus, and we will see a Hammerhead. A Machoke comes down as well. And we will see a Hammerhead knocking us out. He already played a supporter card. And let's see, where does that 30 damage go? I imagine onto either the Jirachi or the Shaman is definitely the two best targets. Because, I mean, he's just going to one-shot the Sneasels regardless. They also put onto the Baneri, which I'm fine with. We can just high jump it back into our hand. And let's see, what do we get this turn? I'm going to send in the Sneasel right here. Let's see, what do we top deck? We top deck 8 Ultra Ball. Alright, so we're going to Propagation number 1. We will Propagation number 2. Alright. And we're going to Ultra Ball discard these two. We are going to grab another Baneri. We could grab a Lopunny, but I want to coerce for more. So we're going to get the Baneri, put the Weavile on the active, put down the Baneri, and we're going to Dark Patch this other Sneasel, and then we're going to coerce for 8. And with this coerce, we need to hit a Dark Energy and a Baneri. Yep. Alright, yeah. Oh, Lopunny, sorry. Alright, so I think we got it. If I remember, it is. Yep. Okay, so we got the Lopunny. Alright, cool. So we can put down the Lopunny. Does that have to be an active spot? I'm going to misplay this, not an active spot. That'd be really funny. Okay, yeah, so we're going to big jump, put it back into my hand. We will put a Dark Energy on this guy. Put down a Weavile. We will use Propagation. Let's see. So Propagation. This does take a second. Propagation. So we need to do 180, which should be fine. We will Propagation again. So there's 3, and there's 4. Alrighty. And I don't think we put down the other sneeze, so it should be okay. We're just going to vilify. Do 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. We'll do 15 and 18. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So discard those guys, and we will take 2 prize cards. Booyah! Turn 2 vilify for 180 damage against a Landorus. Alright, so take a 2 prize cards. Gave me a supporter card. There's a Lopunny and a course. That's what I like to see. Alright, on to our opponent's turn. He draws into a Lucario. Okay. And let's see, he's going to knock us out this turn. We'll put down the other Sneasel. We will promote this Weavile, and we'll put a Dark Energy on it. So we should be okay. We see a Professor Letter. All we have to do is draw like some Pokemon. It'll be fine. We see 2 Fighting Energies go into his hand, but we should be okay now. We should be able to beat this deck like pretty easily. Let's see, what will our opponent do? We see an Ultra Ball going to discard double Fighting Energy, and let's see who they decide to get down. Maybe another EX Pokemon. Oh, nope, another Machamp. I mean, a Machamp coming down. This is going to do a lot of damage. I'm not going to lie. It's going to hit us for a bunch, but we should be okay as long as they don't put down a Focus Sash. If they don't put down a Focus Sash, we'll be okay. We see a Juniper. Going to discard the hand. Draws 7 new cards. He discards a Computer Search. Alrighty, let's see what does he get with this. I mean, he's going to knock us out. And there is good old Focus Sash. Alright, so the Focus Sash does come out into play. And I'll see Somersault Kick doing a bunch of damage. Alright, he'll go down to 4 prize cards. And on our turn, we need to have a great turn. We will... Doesn't really matter... we'll promote the Weavile. Like I said, doesn't really matter. And on our turn, let's see what happens. We draw into a VS Seeker. We'll put down the Sneasel. Put down a Lopunny. Put a Dark Energy on the Weavile. And we will Colress. We could Focus Sash. I mean, not Focus Sash. Sacred Dash. Let's see. We can shuffle back in Weavile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I'm actually just want to Colress and try to get a... Start of the Megaphone, and oh no, we whiffed the start of the Megaphone. Alright, so that's not good. That's not good. Well, at least we can Dark Patch. Putting a Dark Energy on this guy, and I think we'll just, yeah, we'll just vilify. No, wait, we need to propagate first. Hold on. So we'll propagate, putting all the eggs into our deck. I wish we had another Shaman, and then we could draw into the start of the Megaphone, but we did whiff it. But that's okay. Our opponent has to play a Super Scoop Up to pick up this Lucario, and I doubt he plays that. Like, there's no way he's playing a Super Scoop Up. If he does, that'd be really funny. We get all these eggs into our hand, and then we'll propagate, knocking them out. And then we'll probably just Sacred Dash, getting back our Sneasels and stuff. Or getting back our Pokemon. So this goes into our hand. Have we already attached per turn? Yeah, we have. And we'll just vilify, doing 3, 6, 9, 12. Yep. I know we don't knock out this Lucario. We could have, but we whiffed the Focus Sash. Alright, on to our opponent's turn. Let's see what happens. We could have maybe got another Banary out for the next turn to use. That's fine, though. We should be okay regardless. I'm not too worried. We see a Karina, and let's see what this gets out. The only thing I'm really worried about is a Max Potion, or if they... Okay, another Machamp come down. Not really about that. I'm worried about a Max Potion to heal all the damage off this Lucario, or a Super Scoop Up. Either one of those would not be great. How many Dark Patches have we played? We played 1, 2. We see an Eva Soda. Okay, I'm not worried about that. Okay, and let's see, what will our opponent do? We see another Machamp coming down. He's going to go down to 3 prize cards. He needs another Pokemon to attack the following turn, or he needs to retreat this Lucario. That's definitely something he needs to do as well. But let's see, what will our opponent do? We see an Ultra Ball, and we'll just get another EX Pokemon, maybe a Landorus. Landorus actually doesn't knock us out. It only does 60, which, okay, there's a Lucario. Not, okay. Once again, Lucario can't knock us out either. It only does 60. He'll need like a strong... Oh, no, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, he knocks us out. I'm silly. That's going to, yeah, that would knock us out for sure. I forget that he had the Machamp's out. So we see Focus Sash as well going onto the Lucario. What? Wow, wow, wow. All right. All right. So our opponent's, he's getting it this turn. He's going to, oh, he's actually just going to attack with this one. Okay. Fine with that. Okay. So he'll drop to 6 and he'll go down to 3 prize cards. We'll send in the Sneasel. Alrighty. And let's see what happens onto our turn. We do have the Ultra Ball. We do have a Sacred Ash. On to our turn. What do we top deck? A Sycamore. Alright, so we're going to Propagate. We probably didn't even need Propagate. That was probably silly of me. We're just going to Ultra Ball, discard Egg, and a Dark Energy. We will grab... Oh, man, I probably should have Sacred Ash first, but luckily there is a Weavile in the deck. That would have almost been a misplay. We'll put a Weavile on the active. We will Sacred Ash. And with the Sacred Ash, we will get back a Sneasel, Weavile, Bunnelby, Banary. Yeah, that seems fine. We'll get back to those 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll put a Dark Energy in the active, and we'll Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 7 new cards. We need a Sneasel for the following turn, and we do get the Sneasel. We'll put that down. We'll put the Banary down as well. All we need next turn is a double dark, at least 1 Dark Patch, and we'll be okay. And we need a Focus Sash. Ooh, spooky. So we'll Propagate. And then we'll Propagate again. It's going to come down to, can we get a Startling Megaphone for the following turn to knock out this Lucario? Alright, let's see. We'll Propagate again. Let's see, 3, 6, 9. That'd be enough right there. No need to do any more. We will, 3, 6, 9, just making sure you're Vilify. Discard these 3 eggs. Alright, press and done. We will knock out this Lucario. Taking 2 prize cards, going down to 2. And what we need next turn is a Dark Patch and a Weavile. There's a Sneasel and a Sycamore. Those is not, it's not what we need. Here comes Lucario. We need a Dark Patch and we need a Startling Megaphone. I know the Megaphone's in the deck. I'm not sure if a Dark Patch is in the deck. There is 2 left somewhere. There's another energy going down to Lucario. Alrighty, just gonna wait and see what happens. And I mean, we have double Lopunny, so that's enough with the eggs to discard 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like I said, all we need is a Starter Megaphone and a Dark Patch and a Weavile, obviously. But let's see, can we get that all next turn to beat this deck? We see a Lyson to bring up Shebe. What? He goes out of 2 prize cards. Who cares about the 2 prize cards? We just win now. What? Okay, so Corsair Smash gonna knock us out, but he goes down to 1 prize card. He should have saved that for the following turn. You know what? Either way, we're gonna send up this Lopunny, and we're gonna see how much, if we could have hit it or not. That's the big question. Could we have hit it next turn? We'll send up the Lopunny, and let's see what happens. On to our turn. We get a Weavile, so we'll put down the Weavile. Put down a Lopunny. We will Dark Energy the Weavile. And then we could have scooped the Cycle and pick up the Shaman, and that would have been a little bit helpful. So we will put down the Sneasel. Yeah, we'll play it smart. Put down Sneasel, scoop up Cyclone, the Jirachi. Oh, it doesn't matter regardless. He's just gonna win the game next turn if we whip the Focus Sash. If we not the Focus Sash, yeah, if we whip the Focus Sash or the Megaphone, we don't win this turn. So Sycamore, let's see, do we get it or not? Okay, so we got the Dark Patch, we got everything we needed, so we would have won the game regardless. Like I said, we had the Dark Patch. So big jump, putting it into our hand. We will send up the Weavile. We had the Dark Patch, so we would have won regardless. We'll big jump again. We will Propagate. So Propagation. Hopefully our opponent lets us do this. So Propagate. Come on, other Propagations. He probably thinks he has it, but we have double Megaphone in our hand. We can win the game, and that's why you play the Megaphones. It's for Garbodor and for the Focus Sashes, because Focus Sash does mess you up. But let's see, how much damage can we do with this Vilify? Will our opponent let us do it or not? That's the big question. 1 more Propagation, and let's do a Vilify. Let's see how much damage can we do this turn. Alright, so Vilify doing 3. Oh no. Oh no! Oh my goodness! I forgot to compressor. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I forgot to play this. Oh no. No. Let me back out, Pokemon. No. I forgot to play the megaphone. Oh no. I had the megaphone in hand, but I didn't click it. Well, we went into 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 300. I forgot to play the megaphone. It's in our hand. Oh my goodness. I forgot to play the megaphone! Oh my goodness, that's so funny. But we would have won the game. I forgot to put down the megaphone. And we forgot to discard an egg as well. Oh man, so many mistakes that game. But we'll see what we're getting with the deck and with the Weavile Lopunny deck. We would have won. It's just me being silly. Forgot to play the megaphone. I got so happy doing the eggs. I got greedy. Trying to do a lot of stuff. Oh, buddy, that's really funny. But we'll see one more game with the deck here in a second. And maybe it'll be another good match. Alright, so we're playing against Phone 1X, playing an all-fighting deck. I don't know what happened. I don't know why it didn't start. But hopefully we don't forget to play our start of the megaphone like the last game. That was just so silly. Alright, we'll see what happens. What can we get this turn? What are we playing against? It is an all-fighting deck, so I'm kind of scared. Looks like it is another Rare Candy Machamp deck. Hopefully that's what it is. I don't want to play against Donphan. Like, that would be the worst matchup. I really don't know how we beat Donphan. Oh my goodness. This turn 1. At least we can lowball for a draw. Okay, it's actually okay to start. Okay, so we have no... Okay. As long as he doesn't Verbank Laser as turn 1, we'll be okay. There's a Landorus coming down. But we can lowball for Jirachi, for Bridget, to get us 2 Sneasels and a Lopunny. We see a Dark Fighting Energy going to the active. We see a Muscle Band going down to it. Yay! No Focus Sash. We won't misplay this time. Karina, probably going to make a Machop, and something else. Man, everybody online seems to love this Machamp deck. Oh, Meditite! Oh, Meditite. Okay, that's something different. Okay. We're playing against another hard matchup, though. Fighting is never good just because of Focus Sash, but luckily we do have 2 Megaphones. We just gotta remember to play them this turn and not mess up, because, yeah. Alright, we see a Muscle Band come down as well, which is good. I like to see Muscle Bands. I don't like to see Focus Sashes. Alright, let's see. Hopefully Jirachi is not prized on our turn. Get another Dark Energy. We have plenty of Dark Energy, so I'm not worried about that. And Jirachi is not prized. There we go. Is Spaghetti in the deck? Come on, Spaghetti. Don't let us down, buddy. Girl. Yes! Alright, so we're good to go. We will grab the Jirachi. Okay. And with the Jirachi, we will Stellar Guidance. Yes. And with the Stellar Guidance, we will grab a Spaghetti, Bridget, whatever you want to call it. And we will Bridget, grabbing a Sneasel, and a Baneri. Alright, we get a Dark Energy, and we will pass. Now, hopefully our opponent does not have a Lysander. That would be devastating to us. Alright, it's Shaman's in the deck as well, which is good. We need Shamans to help us out. Alright, we'll probably see a Hammerhead. Question is, where does the 30 damage go? The 30 damage on Sneasels don't really matter because they 2-shot us. It should go into the Jirachi. If they know what, Baneri does, or what its next stage does, then it's not a good idea. We see a Colress getting 4 cards. Hey, that's what we're going to do next turn. But hopefully he puts down more Pokemon. Or for 5, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to Colress for 4. Alright, so Hammerhead, 50. Put 30 damage on the Jirachi. That's definitely the right play. Nope, going to put on the Sneasel. Don't really know why. Alright, we'll send up Baneri. And let's see, what do we draw onto our turn. Give me an Ultra Ball. Another Dark Energy. Alright, so put a Dark Energy in this guy. And we'll Colress for 4. We get 4, not 5 like our opponent. But hopefully we can get a Shebe, maybe an Ultra Ball, or just get nothing. That's cool as well. Alright, so we end our turn. Let's see what happens. Alright, so we have double Dark Patch in our hand, which is not good. Hammerhand knocks out regardless, and I don't want to play the Megaphone. I actually hope he Lysanders us. If he Lysanders, bring up the Sneasel, that'd be great. We see a Strong Energy going to Landers. And hopefully a Lysanders bring up the Sneasel. That'd be amazing. But he might just Hammerhead. We see a Colress going to get forward this time. Okay. Let's see. I mean, next turn we're going to Sycamore. We just got to hope we hit, like, amazing. Like, really, really amazing cards. I don't know how we can pull this off. Man, we got to have, like, a billion Pokemon in our hand next turn. But I believe in us. I believe in us. Maybe. But then we see Hammerhead going to do 140 damage and probably put the 30 onto this guy. Alright, so on our turn, we'll send in the Sneasel and let's see what happens. Hopefully we top deck something good. Not really sure what that could be. And okay, Battle Compressor is good. With the Compressor, we can discard some eggs. Alright, so we'll discard one. We'll discard two. And the other one is prized. Alright, so we're going to discard a Dark Energy. And that way we can at least get some. We can use at least Dark Patch somewhat. Dark Patch onto the other Sneasel. And we will Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 7 new cards. And we need to hit like amazing right now. Okay, we get Ultra Ball, discard a Dark Energy and a Sycamore. We'll grab a Weavile. Okay, put Weavile on the active. We'll Dark Patch onto the Sneasel. Yep. The only thing I'm scared about, if he Life Centers next turn, he can knock out both these guys. Well, Shaman drawn up to 4. Yes. And let's see, what can we get? We need a bunch of Pokemon in our hand right now. Alright, we can, let's see. We have 3 eggs in discard pile. So 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 times 3 is 180. Alright, so that's a knockout. So we will Propagation. If I did the math right, we should be able to take a knockout this turn. Propagation. This is why this deck's so cool. We'll Ultra Ball, discard these 2. We'll grab somebody. I'm not really sure who we'll grab. A Lopunny seems fine. We will then Propagation. There's 3 in the discard pile, so 3 times 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. Times 30 is 180, which is a knockout on this Landorus. There we go. Alrighty. And then next we have another Sneasel ready to go, so we should be okay. Alright, so things look bad, but now they're looking great. And, okay, we're good to go. We can't mess it up this turn. We'll vilify 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Press done. Knock out that Landorus. There we go. Alright, we turn things around. Knocking out that Landorus. Can we get another execute? That'd be great. Let's see, do we get the egg or a Sacred Ash? There's an Ultra Ball and an egg. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Pokemon. And on to our opponent's turn. Let's see what happens. Another Landorus comes down. Ooh, do we have a Life Center discard pile? No, we don't. No, we don't have one. So we see a Skyla. Let's see what will our opponent do. Oh, if he gets a switch and an energy to knock out the active, then we're gonna knock him out with this Sneasel. How many Weaviles in the discard pile? Hopefully it's just the one. Yeah, it's just the one, so we should be okay. Hopefully it'll be okay, but let's see what the Skyla gets us. There's a switch! So you're going to go into the Landorus this turn. Okay, there's a Professor Letter. The question is, does he have a Focus Sash? Okay, 2 Fighting Energy go into his hand, but does he have a Focus Sash? That is what I'm scared of. If he has a Focus Sash, I'm not even sure if the other Megaphone's in the deck or not. There's a switch into the Landorus, a Fighting Energy on the active, and we'll see a Hammerhead doing 60 and probably 30 onto the Sneasel. That's probably what he'll do, yeah. 30 onto the Sneasel, I don't care about that. On our turn, we will send up the Sneasel. And we need another great hand. Let's see if we can make another great hand happen this turn. And we get a Love Ball. Alright, so we're going to Love Ball, grabbing a Weavile. Okay, there we go. We'll put a Weavile on the active. We will Ultra Ball. We'll just Ultra Ball regardless. We'll Ultra Ball, discard an egg and a VS Seeker, grabbing another Sneasel. Okay. So grab a Sneasel. Putting that down. Putting a Dark Energy. And we're going to Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 7 new cards. Let's see. Alright, cool. So we can, let's see, we have 4, 5, 6. We can knock him out this turn. I'm actually going to scoop up Cyclone. Pick up Shaman. We'll Compressor just to thin our deck out some. We'll discard like the Lysander. We'll discard probably just the Lysander. Everything else is pretty much useful. So we'll just discard the 1. And we are going to Propagate. Let's see, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we should be okay. Pick up that guy. Pick up this guy. Okay. Oh no, just give me a second while I Propagate about a billion times. And then next turn, we can knock him out with this other guy, saving the Weavile in our hand as well, which is great. Alright, so back-to-back knockouts on Landers. Thankfully, he did not have a Focus Sash, or we would have been in trouble. And we will Vilify, doing 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. There we go. Knocking it out, and we do have a Weavile for the next turn to attack as well. Doing 180 damage, going down to 2 prize cards. Let's see what will my opponent do next turn. He should probably attack with Medicham. There's a Sneasel and a Sacred Ash. Oh, some good cards to get for sure. And on to our opponent's turn, let's see what happens. What will he get? There's a Machop coming down. He does have a Fighting Energy in his hand. He could smack for 40 times 2, 80, which will knock us out if he decides to go that route, which is pretty crazy. But it does work. How many Dark Patches are we down? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're down 3. That's good. That's good to know. We don't need to be down 4. Strong Energy, so Smack's going to do even more damage. Perfect. So Smack, going to do like 120 already. How many Dark Energies in the discard pile? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 3 overall. On to our turn. What do we top deck? A Baneri. We'll put down Sneasel, put down a Baneri, play a Weavile, and we will Sacred Ash. And with the Sacred Ash, we will discard. We will shuffle back in. Let's see, a Weavile, Sneasel, Shaman. Now let's not do that many. How many Weaviles in discard pile? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll discard these. Yeah, that's fine, because we're just going to have these 2 left to attack, regardless, because he needs 2 more prize cards. Alright, so we won't shuffle that back in. We'll shuffle 2 Weaviles to have a better chance to draw into it, and then we'll shuffle in these 2. Yeah, that seems like a fine card to discard. Oh, shuffle back into the deck. Sorry, not discard. And we will, via Seeker, grabbing a Sycamore. And with the Sycamore, we need an Energy and a Dark Patch. Let's see what we get off it. Hopefully we get Dark Energy. And we do get the Dark Energy. That is great. So put down the Dark Energy. We get a Dark Patch as well. Going on to the Sneasel. And we will Propagate. Let's see. I think we need to Propagate twice. Maybe 3 times. It has 60 HP, so we'll Propagate. Number 1. We will Propagate. Number 2. We'll actually put down the Baneri as well. I don't know if we have enough Lopunnies, but it'll be okay. So we'll put those 2 down. And we will Vilify, doing 3, 6. I will knock out this Meditite and go down to 1 prize card. What can my opponent do next turn? I am not sure. We have an Ultra Ball to get onto the Weavile. We should be okay. We see a Baneri coming down. If they have a, like, let's see, a Hawlucha, Lysander, something, they could knock out Jirachi. There's this Fighting Steel come down. And let's see, it'll do Knuckle Punch will do 20, which is not a knockout. Let's see what our opponent do. He's going to end us to 1, but let's see, he needs, like, I don't even know. Like, there's no way he's knocking out this turn. A Sacred Ash and a Victor Screen. Alright, so, I mean, that was a bad end, but we had a lot of outs, including that Shaman that we put back into the deck. But there you go. We take another victory with the Baneri, the Lopunny Weavile deck, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. I've had a lot of fun playing this deck. Go try it out. It is a fun deck for sure. I'm not sure if it's that competitive. It might be. I don't know. We didn't really play against that many competitive decks. It was kind of like Landorus fighting decks, and that's all I really played during the nighttime. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching this episode of Expanded Thursday and seeing the power of a Weavile Lopunny deck. I mean, you saw, like, turn 2 both games get like 180 damage, which, or not turn 2, I think it was like turn 2 or 3, but even then, you can see how strong the deck is. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, have a great day. Alrighty, bye.